Hi, I'm John Banana Baby, and in this video we are going to take a look at the latest Cybex Gazelle 2023. So this is the latest Cybex Gazelle 2023, and this is the previous model. So let's get down to what is the difference between the latest model to the oldest model before we go into any depth on what the Gazelle actually does. The first thing you'll notice with the latest Gazelle is the new buckle system. So it has this one-hand pull harness. So if I go like this, that's lengthened, and then you just pull to tighten. This feature, this harness system, will be across all the Cybex range from now on, whereas the old system didn't have that. The old Gazelle did not have that feature. The other thing it does is the new buckle, so it's a much more slicker looking buckle, much easier to use than the previous buckle system. The other feature which they have done is the front wheel guard. So the latest model here has the wheel guard, so it gives your kids a bit of protection from the front. This one doesn't have it. Now, also, you might have noticed the fabric. I mean, yes, there is new colors. So the old color range doesn't exist anymore in the latest model. The latest model has a whole new color range. The new color range is actually very nice, but not only that, the fabric is a bit more textured, so it's a bit nicer. So in appearance, the fabric is it has a more premium feel to it. It's a lot more texture, a lot more 3D kind of feel to it. So it's very nice feel. The harness is beautiful again, and then you still have the same features, but it's a much better fabric. The other noticeable thing is the handlebar for the basket. So here is a foam handle for this basket. This one now is color coordinated with the handlebar of the actual stroller. So basically that's it. There's actually only three improvements. You got the new harness system, you got the wheel guard. This handle is changed, and one more thing, sorry, and then the fabric is a change in the fabric. Now let's look at the actual features of the Gazelle. So let me just push this out of the way for now. So the Gazelle is fantastic, so that's why the improvement was just minor. So what we have here is the Gazelle is set up as a single. It comes with the basket. The basket comes off as you want. And that's your little picnic basket or shopping basket. And again, you have the big basket down at the bottom. The seat can be positioned at the lower position, or we can just move it to the higher position. Again, this thing here at the front, if you wish to use the top position for your seat, the bottom you can just hide it away. So there's a little button here, we just click, that hides it, click, hides it. It's really slick. One of the good things about the Gazelle is there's no adapters, These things, in other prams, there'll be adapters here, adapters there, and then you end up losing it. But the Gazelle doesn't have that issue. Now, the height adjustment, there's also like here, you can see a few dots. So we can actually set the seat in 3 different heights. Lower position, medium, and then the highest position. Again, we don't need any adapters. So to do that, let me just take this seat off first. So just with this little thing here, you can just press a button. So that's at the lowest position. I don't know if you can see it clearly. There's the lowest position, and then we just press a button and that goes up to the middle position, and that goes up to the highest position. So if I were to go to the lowest position, at what time would you use the lowest position? Well, basically when your kid's older, so then it allows them to climb in and out. So let me show you. So like this position here, so if we have it like this, your child can climb in and out very easily. But so if you really want it at the highest position, it's probably when it's younger, so then the child can interact with you and faces you. So let's do this. We go like that. Set this at the highest. Of course, the seat can go forward or rearward facing. So we have like that. So you have it in a higher position in the early months, because then you can interact more with your child. To recline the seat, there's just a button at the back. And with all the Cybex prams, the seats are fully reclinable, which is a great feature. So you can use this stroller pram from newborn upwards. But if you want, you can still get a carry cot or a bassinet, but the seat alone is quite sufficient. And the canopy, oh, it actually doesn't look like it goes further, but there's a zipper. We'll just unzip, and then that's it. The canopy goes a bit larger, so it gives you more coverage. There's ventilation through the air mesh here, and we can just adjust it so the child can sit up. Let's turn this around so I can show you some features. So what we have here, again, let's take the buckle, so the handlebar here can come off, so it allows your child to jump in and out very easily. The one hand harness is actually superb, so you know, like you push the button, that lengthens it, so it kind of means that you don't have to reposition, like with all the other strollers out there, there's different holes as your child grows, or if they're small, you start at the lower point and then keep moving it up. You don't have to do that with the Cybex range. You just, I don't know, you can see it, pull it down. So that's at the lower position. But then, and then as they grow, you just move it up, move it up. It's very nice. And then the buckle system is now gorgeous. It's across all the ranges of the Cybex range. We put that in, we put this in, and then we put that in. And then once the child's in, if this is a bit loose, just pull to tighten. Loosen, tighten. It's a really nice feature. We really like this. It's actually quite unique. It's none of the other strollers, none of the other brands have this feature. It's quite unique to Cybex, and we really like it. I mean, like, and then the handlebar goes back in, nice. And what else? Well, I think the best thing you want to know is this one can be a double. So obviously we've flicked this up here. So this one is a position for another seat. So if you buy the second seat, you can just clip onto here and then it becomes a double. Now in terms of what type of configurations, well, it's kind of easy. Cybex, on the actual shopping basket, they printed the type of configurations you can do, so you don't have to work it out yourself. So you just have to look here and then it kind of tells you. It's really clever. I mean, I don't know why some of the other brands don't do that. I mean, it may not look good to some people, but seriously, it's practical, it works. Now let's fold it. So we can fold it with the seat on or with the seat off. But look, the seat folds with it on. So let's do it with it on. So one of the things we like to do is the Cybex seats fold in half. So you go like this. That's folded in half. And the brakes are always red. So you know the brakes are in Australia are always red like that. Press to lock, press to unlock. And we can adjust the handlebar up and down just by pressing this white button here. Now to fold it, there's another white button at the top. So there's basically a 3-button trigger system just to lock it. It's extra safety they put in. So we go to the side first, lock that in, and then another button here. Oops, what have I done? Lock this down, and that's, I should have had the seat in a different position to fold it. So let's do that again. Let's take this off, take this off. The seat does not fold very nicely with it in that position. So let's set it at the lower position. Again, if you have trouble fitting in, these are turnable, so it's very easy. Once you work out how to do it, it's quite nice to do. We set that, so let's do this fold again. Fold to the thing, and then that's the Cybex Gazelle 2023 in a folder position. It's a beautiful pram. It folds nicely, and then it comes with the handle, so you just lift it like that. Very nice. We like it as a double as well because it is very good, very easy. Both the seats are the same size, so there is no fighting for the larger seat or the smaller seat. And to open, all the prams have a lock. So where is the lock on this one? Okay, so the lock to stop it from opening up is actually just here. Flick that, and then just lift the seat up. And that's it. So the Cybex Gazelle 2023 is now available at Banana Baby.